water, noodles, and chicken flavoring. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect ramen noodles.
Itadakimasu!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Spicy Ramen Podcast, serving you some hot anime for the streets.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the Spicy Ramen Podcast.
This is how we starting it off. See? Now you gotta finish it. Finish it now. Now you gotta finish it.
I just wanted to be funny. You can go ahead.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Spicy Ramen Podcast. Well, yes, this is episode one. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the, crazy start off. We kind of excited to be back.
Yep.
Starting off with JP.
Wait.
Yes,
What up?
JP is here. And then we got Shaq.
What up?
And of course, J Love, he's here. Yes, as always. But,
Talking third person like that.
But what's going on, man? How you been? How's the vacation been from recording?
It's been alright, There's sometimes where it's like, I'm sure everyone felt that. It's like you be excited to record, but it's like, oh man, I'm tired. It's like I got a few things I gotta do. But then it's like, damn, I want to talk about some anime with my niggas, and I want to tell them what I've been watching. But just enjoying. I try to enjoy everything as much as I can. So it's like enjoy the break, and then enjoy when I'm back talking, being stupid, interrupting Justin. It's
Yep.
I miss it. It's like Justin's that guy I just want to fuck with.
See, do y'all hear this?
It's what gets the people going. Is that one person?
Abuse.
Is that one person that's listening like, yes, fuck him up. And we thank you.
It's like the Android lover. Fuck him! But yeah, everything's been good. Got moved into a new apartment with my girlfriend. Started a new job, new gym, as I told you guys about before with the live episodes. But yeah, everything's been good. We got some hot stuff I'm excited to release with the squad, but we gonna go and see what Shaq's been up to.
Man, same shit. I ain't done nothing new. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but we appreciate everybody's patience. Like we've been saying multiple times, we've been doing a lot of stuff in the background. We took the time we needed to kind of update some things with the podcast, change a couple new things, and add on some new stuff like we said before. Been appreciate everybody who's still been hanging out with me on IG Live with the Red Cup combos. I've had a lot of guests pop through and a lot of dope comments and stuff like that. I greatly appreciate you guys. We're gonna continue. We're gonna keep that going. I know I discussed another segment that some people wanted me to do. I'll tell you guys in a little bit, but we still got a lot more stuff to work on, and we're just hoping that we can continue this season just as good, if not better, than the last, and we can continue to help us out, let niggas know about us, help me, help you.
And kind of to what Shaq was saying, we have taken this time to really focus in on what's coming next. Of a lot of the projects that you're about to see as the week's episodes progress. Hopefully by episode 10, we will have everything out that we want. Expect giveaways, expect new products, everything coming shortly. For me, I think the biggest piece for me personally going was to end my school. I have one class left.
Here we go. Let's go. Hurry up.
Okay.
and my bachelor's degree will be here. So yeah, that's been. I still have a few weeks left in the classes that I am in right now. I think about 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass these. I'm not really worried. But man, this time it took like that time to have that break really helped in the process. And again, thank y'all for being patient with us as we take these breaks and as we continue to try to give that good old bowl of anime that we try to pass out every week.
Yep.
But with that being said, getting into the episode, I want to start off with congratulating JP on being so successful and getting the best anime and manga caught up. I have to give that moment of clarity. Yes, the best anime and manga out right now. He has caught up. Let me know what. I may not take your thunder, JP. I'm going to pass it to you. What have you been watching, my brother?
My brother, he out here talking like Dr. Umar. He like, if you ain't watching One Piece, this ain't for you. Off my life. Why
you saw the video?
Non-One Piece watchers on my life.
For everyone who's listening, you can fast forward this a couple seconds. You can fast forward this whole recording in a couple seconds. Go ahead. Press that fast forward button, fam.
But, one anime that I've been watching, which is a little offshoot, it's called Magnitude 8.0. It's about if a 8.0 magnitude earthquake hit Tokyo, I think it was, and it follows a little girl and her brother that they're separated from their family and obviously trying to get back. So I had actually never seen a disaster catastrophe anime, so this is actually my first one. It's pretty good, but that took the back seat to me deciding to get caught up on One Piece. And within the past maybe 3 weeks or so, I have jumped 200 episodes to the point where now I am caught up to the anime and I'm one chapter behind the latest manga. So
yes, sir. Hey,
Justin, calm down.
That was good. That was good.
This ain't about you. Calm down.
That was good.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But yeah, honestly, I'm, bruh. There's so much happening right now. It's like, finally. I mean, One Piece is always good. They hit you with the drama. But it's like all these things with this story is Wano, is it Wano or Wano? I think it's Wano, right? Wano? Okay. Wano is dope. You're finally starting to get backstories of characters. You're getting to see more of some of the people that you loved in One Piece. And there's a dope king that was introduced, and they've made references to him during the 700s and episode 700 and stuff like that. But now in the manga, I'm able to see how dope this person really was. And for those that are caught up to One Piece, you know who I'm talking about. But this dude is a savage, and you only see flashbacks of him, but he was a savage. But oh man, I'm loving what's going on in One Piece. A return of one of the baddest warlords out there is dope.
Yes.
And his introduction was dope. Oh, they got so many of the worst generation in there. What they're doing in One Piece is crazy, and it's like, and everyone knows I'm a big Naruto fan. I can't stop talking about Naruto, but One Piece is that shit. The storyline, the adventure, I love it. But I'm not gonna go on too long. I'll let Shaq talk about Dragon Ball Z or something. Shaq!
First off, how dare you audaciously do such part? What shit? I forgot the word, but how dare you, nigga? Man, with me, I've been catching up on caught up on Black Clover.
Okay.
Just to be quiet. Still watching. Still keeping up with the new Digimon that's been coming out. for all my Digimon fans. Apparently, I got a lot due to my due to IG Live. So I appreciate all y'all. Y'all are dope. Also, I know we talked about this in last season. God of High School sadly came and went, but it was pretty dope. Only I think 12 or 13 episodes, but they were pretty good though. Jujutsu Kaisen came in with a bang. First off, their theme song's a banger. The end theme song is a banger. So if you haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet, already 4 episodes in, and it's dope as hell. For everyone who's an Inuyasha fan, Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, is finally out. About I think 4 episodes in by now. It's okay so far. It's leaving a whole lot of question marks, but I think they're slowly, gradually getting into like where's who and who's where type situation. So we're just gonna kind of wait this one out, see how it goes. A lot of people are complaining so far. They're like, "Oh, the music ain't hitting like the old school." I think we're gonna have to wait for that. And then also caught up on Fire Force season 2, still being some heat. And then another one I wasn't expecting to be really good, but it's really good is Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. So a lot of the animators and producers from Dragon Ball Super are on this project, and it's pretty dope. I know a lot of other content creators, one of them being Geekdom 101, has really been talking about this particular anime coming out, being like, this is going to be the low key fire one that people sleep on, and it's going to end up being really good. And so far, it's dope. Like, I'm enjoying it. Once again, I think that was like 4 episodes in by now. Really good. And then the last one is Burn the Witch, which is from the same people who made Bleach. And y'all know I'm a Bleach fan, so Burn the Witch, I think about 3 episodes in. It's really dope. Has a female lead cast right now, and is showing some of his other sub characters. In the first 2 episodes, there's a lot of like, what do they call them? Hidden Easter eggs about Bleach in it if you pay attention. It's just pretty dope. And then I think that's kind of just like, they're kind of like, while they're doing this show, they're kind of doing those sort of hints to hype us up for Bleach's return next year. And then also hyped up for Shaman King 2021. Let's go.
Wait, what? Burn the Witch was giving a little Easter egg?
Yeah, like when you watch it, you gotta really like pay attention. But like in the first 2 episodes, there's a couple of subtle hints, and there's one on the third one too. There's subtle Easter eggs that mention Bleach in it, because I have to go back and relook at it. But I believe it's like they're showing it like what's going on in Burn the Witch. Excuse me, I can't talk right now. Is kind of like they're kind of like in the same realm as Bleach. So as all the Bleach stuff is going on, it's kind of like they're in the same universe as kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, definitely a whole lot of dope anime that's came out this season for like the summer, fall and winter seasons. I don't think there's any other ones in particular that I know of that's coming out too. Oh yeah, and then for those who are listening in, if you haven't noticed on the internet, the Demon Slayer movie has broken all expectations its first opening weekend, and has broken the records of being highest. Well, once again, because of COVID, people haven't been going to movies, so like one of the first movies to open back in theaters happens to be Demon Slayer. So hey, they made bank in one weekend. Like they did more than majority of any other anime movie that came out in Japan. Like, and that's crazy. And everybody else in America and other countries are just sitting here just like, when is it my turn? I'm ready to fucking go. Like, I'm ready to go.
Facts.
So if you know the plug, if anyone knows the plug to watch Demon Slayer, I'm not going to say what sources you probably can or can't use, because motherfuckers be listening in. But be on the lookout for those additional sources and the plugs that be on the websites providing the streets with the hot shit. Hopefully we get the plug soon.
Feel free to send them my way.
Hopefully we get the plug soon on it.
Yeah, man. I think, and it's a testament to them too, with them finishing the manga and having the story already complete. it just allows them to focus directly on the animations.
Right.
So I can only imagine what the next season is going to be like following this movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. It's gonna be dope.
I can't wait. This is going to be, if, ladies and gentlemen, I know I am a One Piece jockey, but oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
This-
And me and you were both caught up on Demon
Yes.
Slayer, so we know what's gonna happen.
And we're not going to talk about it here.
This movie and going into this anime, I guarantee all you My Hero fans, y'all are going to have to take a second look. I guarantee it. Now, what My Hero is about to go into and where it's at right now in the manga, there's no way that, Demon Slayer would ever last or compete longevity wise, but
Yeah.
oh no. Demon Slayer is definitely going to have its moment in time. And I hope they don't force them to write trash and continue it. I hope they keep right where it's at. Because right where it's at is perfect. They don't need to really do anything else. This is where they make the money off the animations. They can do OVAs beautifully, all that good stuff they can do in the animations. They do not need to write another manga. Now, if they do spin-offs, cool, not directly tied to Demon Slayer. But no. What they did, love it, phenomenal. Get off the manga, focus on the anime, and I can't wait for this movie and for the anime season to come out.
Well, I know, speaking of which, with My Hero, I know also for those who like to collect the movies, I know the second My Hero Academia movie, damn, I forgot the title of that motherfucker. But the second,
Two Heroes?
that was the first. I think that was the first one. But yeah, for those who are checking out the anime movies, My Hero Academia Heroes Rising has been released for digital and physical copy. So for those who like to collect anime movies and are watching a whole bunch of anime movies with everyone being at home with the COVID stuff and everything, definitely make sure you guys check it out. If you haven't checked it out in theaters, make sure you check it out at home. It is an amazing movie. If you haven't watched, me and Justin's reaction right out of the theater from watching it, and also our quick review of the movie, which should be available on here for you to listen, for you guys to go back and listen to. We definitely do recommend to watch this movie. It definitely was amazing. I have a digital copy of it myself, and I rewatched it on my TV here at home, and watching it the second, third, or fourth time, still awesome, still great. So make sure you guys check that one out.
Yep, and we definitely, and I even go into the nitpicking of it. So if you have a chance to watch it, watch our reactions and then give it a week, watch the movie, and then watch our actual episode on the movie.
Yes.
I think it's a good way of summarizing it too. But continuing on and moving on to what I have been doing anime wise, I'm not all the way caught up. So for those listening, if you know something that's about to happen, you can jump in our Discord, tell me inside of spoilers. I'm okay with I want to have these conversations. So feel free to jump inside that Discord section and talk about it. But, I have been watching Kimpo. I don't know if y'all watched it, on Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't even been on Netflix, mostly, really.
Man, Kenpo, it has, to me, and again, y'all might think I'm shitting on it, but I'm not. I'm really trying to give it its ups. It kind of has like a Nickelodeon, like Avatar feel of like not only just animation, but how they portray their powers, how they portray, the difference between the animals and humans. But to explain first what Kimpo is a story kind of like what JP was talking about with world-ending situations. What happens is in Kimpo's world, animals grow to a like gargantuan size. Like some time goes like 5 times larger. Like the average pigeon is like Godzilla, so to speak. So the humans are forced to live underground. So what they called all of the animals who now have the ability to talk, have the intelligence. Some are even smarter than most humans. They now have the intelligence and they are now controlling the world. They call them mutes. I still haven't figured out where I'm at right now. I still don't even know why they call them mutes, but that's what they call them. And our lead character is from the underground who finds her way back to the surface. I'm not going to go into the detail of how she gets to the surface and all that good stuff, but it is an amazing show. Great show. A little bit of fighting. Don't expect Naruto. Don't expect anything like that. To me, like I said, it does have that Avatar feel. If I'm thinking about like all of the, animals that were in there, it's kind of like that, but now they're able to talk and interact with the humans. Mm-hmm. And it's really, really good. I think it's in its third season now. We've watched a majority of both first and the second season. And it's really a good show. Again, very kid-like in some of the antics at times, but it's a good feel type of anime. People die. It does have its drama. Don't get me wrong. But it's a great show to watch. Another one that I have been watching that, is kind of falling under that same type of world. And hold on, I'm gonna block out this little few seconds that I gotta do to pull up Netflix real quick. Oh, we watched Violet Evergarden over again. That, I don't know. Maybe I've been watching too many off the beaten path animes, but that one was kind of like, all right, this is a little bit too dramatic. For those who don't know who the anime I'm talking about, it is about this woman who comes back home from a war, and her goal is to write letters for people who have either one, no ability to write it themselves, or two, it's of high importance of capturing documents. And it is, to not give away anything, it is her story and her journey and how she's able to not only fight off the demons that she has of her past, but continuing the story and helping out the people of her present and trying to live within the present world with all of the PTSD and everything that she could possibly have gotten during this war. And yes, it is everything I am saying right now. You're going to be like, oh yeah, this is going to probably be a tearjerker. The last 2 episodes of this show, the first time I watched it, I almost cried. The second time, I almost cried. There was no like,
like my emotions,
like,
man.
It was like, all right. Like, yeah, like y'all can't just leave me alone, huh? Y'all gotta make me do, like, man, it is, when I mean it is deep, it is really deep. Like, again, I can't give the details, but another really just deep, very emotional, very great anime. And last but certainly not least is, an anime called Dragon's Dogma. I think, Shaq, you had brought this up before.
I might have. I know that was a series that a couple people talked about. Like as far as the Netflix anime, because Netflix has been going crazy with the different animes. I know there's like at least three more. Like for those who've been listening to the podcast, y'all know I'm a Fate series guy. I like the Fate series and like all the ones that come up on Netflix. Because I know they also released another one called Fate Grand Order, which is, it's hard to explain all the Fate storylines and series.
Yeah,
that's another episode for that shit. But yes, it's another Fate series I can watch on Netflix that looks pretty dope. And then I think it's Dragon Dogma I know was another one I looked at. Oh, and I know now that I remember, Seis Manos. is a banger. It's a
Six Hands?
huh?
You said Seis Manos?
Seis Manos. It is it's a dope martial arts anime. Takes place in Mexico. With some Chinese kung fu martial arts aspect into it, and it's really amazing. Like most time for people who listen to us, we always talk about like a good fight anime that has good choreography and the fight scenes and all that good stuff. This one is one of them. Definitely dope. I definitely do recommend for those who have Netflix to check this out, or if you have other sources to watch anime, check it out. Seis Manos, really dope. That was definitely one of the out of nowhere Netflix series that they was able to pull out, which was really dope. Oh, they have Promised Neverland on there too.
Oh, okay. I mean, for me, I think. I forgot my thought. You need to send me that so I can watch it because that sounds fire.
Which one?
The first one. The first one you said. I forgot the name already. See, that's why I need you to send it to me.
Alright, I got you.
But the one that the last one I wanted to bring up was going off of that Dragon's Dogma. I think you said it too. Actually, no, I think you said it was the Dragon's Prince. Did you say that one?
There's two different ones. Well, it's Dragon's Dogma, and then the other one's the Dragon's Prince. I have not watched the Dragon's Prince myself yet.
Okay, yeah, I haven't watched the Dragon's Prince. I've watched the entire first series of Dragon's Dogma.
Okay. And
the only thing I think is close to what Dragon's Dogma was is not Van Helsing, but Dracula. What's the one that Netflix came out with? The Dracula one?
Castlevania.
Like Castlevania. That's what. Yeah. Castlevania is almost just on the same level as Dragon's Dogma. The only difference between Castlevania and this one is more focused on Dungeons and Dragons, like Dungeons and Dragons, and everyone having specific powers and having those set abilities. But how the storyline is played out, how the drama is, how the kind of vulgar piece to it, all of it is just like Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
If you like Castlevania, you're gonna love Dragon's Dogma.
And I also believe the same people who made Castlevania are doing another animated series, which is going to be under like Greek mythology. I think it's going to be called like Zeus's Blood or something like that. I don't know if y'all heard of that one. Zeus is something.
No, I haven't heard that one.
But it's going to be similar to the same animators from Castlevania. Zeus is something. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
But it's like it was going to be based off of Greek mythology, and then like
Sorry.
No, you good.
That beat was hitting.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Let me stop.
Fuck that nigga in the red jacket.
Zeus anime. The blood of Zeus. There it is. Yes, Blood of Zeus is going to be another.
Oh, okay.
Expect another up and coming animated series. From the same people who made Castlevania. A lot of people are pretty hyping it up. I saw the trailer for it. It's looking like it's going to be pretty dope.
Okay, no, if it's anything like Castlevania, I'm definitely watching it. So, especially when you start getting into the stories of Zeus and like the fables that they can talk about, you gotta watch it.
If I remember it correctly, it's going to be something to where like something happens with mortals and gods and stuff like that, and like always, a child of Zeus is going to be the person to help save the day. Yeah.
Of course, his kids are just so great. And another, just the last one that I wanted to bring up, which y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was kind of cheesy.
Wrong.
Was The Great Pretender? Have y'all heard of it?
I know what that one. I know what that one is. I haven't seen it yet. It looked like it's pretty dope. Like I said, from
it is, but it feels like a ripoff of Lupin the Third. Like, it really feels like a ripoff. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all can let me know in the comment section if y'all watch it. Please let me know. But to me, it just felt like I was watching Lupin the Third, updated version, and they have an updated version of Lupin the Third. So I was like, okay.
Matter of fact,
I mean,
speaking of which, I think if it hasn't came out already, I know there's been a lot of clips about a 3D animated Lupin the Third movie that either came out already or is coming out, and it looks pretty dope.
oh, okay, cool. I mean, again, not to take away from the Great Pretenders writers, like, I think that the kind of side story, it's not, if we were to compare this show to Lupin the Third, this is like if, Lupin was trying to pass his greatness over to a son.
Okay. Yeah, so,
And like,
just to correct myself from before, Lupin the Third, the first, it came out last year. It was a 3D animated movie that came out in Japan last year.
Oh, okay, cool.
It looked, like I said, I've seen clips of it. It's pretty dope. I haven't seen the whole thing myself. But it came out last, December? Yeah, last year, December.
All right. Yeah, no, I might have to check that out because I'm a huge Lupin the Third fan. All of the seasons. I kind of get sidetracked when we start talking about like the 80s and 70s version because, yes, I love it, but I came in late, so I was like, I don't want to go back.
Nah, I totally understand. I was trying to find the update, so like it was another, like, I think like one of the few things that got me into Lupin the Third was the Quiet Samurai dude, because like he had so many dope ass fight scenes like by himself. That shit was clean.
Yeah. Especially when he fights the Butcher. I think that's like one of the monumentous moments of Lupin the Third that people still talk about.
Yes, like that, bruh. The fight between him and that Butcher dude is fucking intense. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, please make sure y'all check it out. Google it, YouTube it. Lupin the Third Samurai versus I forget the dude's name, but it was like versus the Butcher.
Yeah. Yeah. No. If you want to see some good fight anime scene, that is like top notch. But is there any other animes or something that you saw, JP, that you were either interested in looking at and just haven't started or anything like that?
I'm trying to think. No, honestly, I don't think so. Like, I've been so caught up in One Piece that I haven't watched anything else. I mean, I've been watching like Black Clover to catch up on that.
Yes.
And I rewatched Promised Neverland, and I actually started reading where the anime left off, and it's actually about to get pretty dope. Like,
finally, I got another one to talk to. I finished it.
Of course.
You should have saw that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You should have saw that.
In my defense, the manga ended in June. Like the entire manga ended in June. It's only like 160 chapters.
Oh, okay.
It ended this June, and it's only like 160 chapters max. Like there's no 168 to be exact, I think. So, and the anime starts off stops at like chapter 40. So you really, I mean, yeah.
But it's interesting because it's like I didn't think that it was gonna go. I had no idea where it was actually gonna go, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I was like, for anybody who knows how Promised Neverland ended, it's like you want to see what's next, what's in that world, and you pretty much find out the next chapter. So probably by the first episode of the new season, you're gonna see some interesting stuff, and then it turns into just a different story where you're like, damn. It's like, I wasn't seeing this really, but it's dope. It's like they made little hints, which I'm glad I actually started watching. I rewatched it because they made little hints at it, things that I forgot about. And it's like, okay, that's pretty dope. But I've actually been reading a lot of Demon Slayer, not the manga, I already finished it, but reading back up on it because they jam-packed a lot And when you're,
Yeah, they did.
yeah, as you know, when you're like kind of binge watching or binge reading, you kind of forget some of the finer details because you don't have the week to wait and sit on it, maybe read it again, something like that. It's like you're just like, all right, next chapter, next chapter, next chapter. So just reading up on, I go on like a little fandom.com for anime site and just reread like the whole thing, every character. Cause I forgot a lot of the characters' name. Like they had a lot of characters, and in the manga, a lot of people like look kind of similar, and I get them confused with someone else. But yeah, that's all I've been doing really. It's like just One Piece, Demon Slayer. Really, my reason for wanting to catch up on One Piece so bad was because I want to start researching it on fandom.com, and I didn't want to get any spoilers. Because it's happened to me with One Piece, with a pivotal moment. I found out about something too early just because I wanted to read something about them, and I was like, oh my gosh. But the way One Piece plays with your heart is dope. So it was like, it didn't matter that I knew. How I watched it made me feel completely different. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, this thing hit. But that's all I've been doing. Just trying to catch up on certain things. But I'm all caught up on one of the greatest anime ever.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I truly do appreciate about One Piece and why I'm letting it kind of build up. I want to get to the point where even though I'm reading consecutively with every release, I'm building up the animations to at least 30 or 40. If I can, I'm praying that I can. So that way I can watch it like it's the first time all over again. Like, because it's so much when you're reading, especially a manga like One Piece, where it's only going to be 20 pages, but it is so much jam-packed in every scene that it's like to capture that and actually have it in animation speaks volumes. And I saw that in the Whole Cake arc when I was reading and I seen those scenes. But watching it and seeing it go out in full action, it's like, oh man, no, I didn't get the full piece of what he was trying to say in this.
For those who are listening, you can definitely just press that skip button.
What part in Whole Cake?
For me, when he was fighting Katakuri, that was like, and again, not trying to give away too much or at all for that matter, but seeing the real battle versus watching like each panel and how they're going back and forth in the panels, it really made way more sense. Like how the family was around but wasn't around and connecting those dots and where you can actually see it being played out. Even the ending, it was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Like, I thought I really knew, but to see that in action every episode and not having to wait a week, it was awesome.
Cool story, bro.
That was a good battle. That was a good battle because I was like, bro, this is the crazy thing. And it's like, fine, Shaq can say whatever he wants, but like in Naruto, you always know what's gonna happen. It's like, it don't matter, but you're just wondering like,
yes.
All right, when, how far. With One Piece, I'm legit, it's like, yo, this man ain't gonna make it.
Like this.
How? It's like, there's always a how in anime, but I'm like, yo, how?
And I think the reason why it's so impactful in One Piece is because people of influence die. Like, you really have people that don't leave the battlefield.
The big explosion in Whole Cake.
Yes.
I was like, no, I like him. No.
And it's like how they address it, yet still don't, because they are so captured in the moment that they have to be like, oh no, like I feel this grief right now, but we have to go. We have to do this. And they never stop. It's like, man, like even in the, well, again, if you want to continue this conversation, please feel free to jump inside the Discord and go under manga, because there's a lot to go that, especially 992. Like, man, it's so much.
Yep. With Su Long is the shit. That the full moon. And I'll say this, one of the greatest things, and I wish Naruto hadn't fucked around so much with filler, and they could have even extended the story had they done things a little bit better. Like in One Piece, so many pivotal characters have ties to old characters that we love, and you get to see them and see how a certain moment affected their mind and brought them to what they did in the future. And it's the storyline is literally written in such a perfect way. You just have to be willing to get through a lot of the like the episodes.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, you're gonna have to stop disrespecting One Piece, because it's like it's real stuff. Because Shaq gonna be sitting here when his time comes to watch it. He's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I need to talk to somebody about this."
Listen. I have not ever said anything about me disliking One Piece. I just enjoy being an asshole about it. But until I get my 1,000 followers on Instagram, I'm going to sit here and chill. Until then, 1,000 for One Piece, people. 1,000 for One Piece. That's what we doing.
Yeah, I mean, because I feel it even when, because right now I'm trying to convince. I got to like episode 9 on the original Naruto, and Q is rewatching. Well, I'm rewatching it. She's watching it for the first time, and to my unfortunate unveil, I have to try to like not watch One Piece and like watch the comparison, because it's so surreal how like Naruto had to jump off the gate running. Like there was instant war from the prelude. Like there was war from the prelude. Mm-hmm. And even with all of that, all of the fighting, everything, there still was so much left out. Mm-hmm. And One Piece is still saying that story. Still talking about that story. I feel like if they took 50% of the filler that they put in there and made arcs that detailed the connections, like the different clans, because I still, even now, going into Boruto, which I don't know if anyone wants to talk about that, but
the manga, I'll talk about the manga. The manga killing it, but
yeah. But even going into that, it's like there's so much filler on nothing. It's really just fluff, when they could have had fillers where they're talking about like how One Piece did with Sabaody, and they was talking about how they were brothers. That's all filler. But oh my god, that filler fills in so much information.
Yeah, their fillers actually go with the story. It's like the best fillers that Naruto had were the ones with Itachi and Kakashi going in their backstory. It's like, but then after a while, they gave us the Spider-Man effect, where it's like, how many times we gotta watch Uncle Ben die?
Right.
Well, it's like that kind of stuff. It's like they kept on. They would show a different spot of a different. It's like, all right, I get all that, but it's like, go into like you said, the other clans. Go into more of the Hyuga clan, because Hyuga, what's his name? I don't remember his name, but the head of it, Hinata's dad, was saying that after the death of the Sharingan clan, that they are the strongest clan. It's like, yo, go into some of this. That is where Naruto will always piss me off. Right. They didn't go into shit.
Now I will say like my favorite. I would say like my more favorite filler from Naruto was the one with her where they talked about Harashiyama and Madara's past, like when they was kids, and like showing like that whole beef between the Uchiha and the Senju clan, and how like
was that filler?
Yeah,
No, I thought that was part of the manga.
Yeah, that was 100% filler.
no, that was
No. They went into their history in the manga.
right. Oh well, okay. Well, okay then. What about the other one where they talk about the lady when she first arrives with the tree you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, the history of them.
yeah, like So the filler with the sage is the Sage of the Sixth Path when they talk about him and his kids and then what he did with his brother.
Oh yeah, the Ashura and
Indra.
Time out. They had a whole 100 episodes just in the Infinite Tsukuyomi on talking about what if Sasuke stayed.
Yeah,
that was a couple
like 100 episodes.
Bro, they pissed me off. Like that's dead ass. I didn't actually go back to watching Naruto until 2016. So I had gotten so pissed off with the filler in Naruto that I completely stopped. Like I said, I'm not watching Naruto until they say this show is completely done. I'm not watching this shit. I was like, y'all are fucking ridiculous. How many times do we have to say that we don't want to watch years of filler? Like they were giving us years of that shit.
This sounds familiar. I think history's repeating itself. I could have sworn we had this conversation with Boruto.
Like, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. God. Like, literally, the manga, if they had just, instead of doing all of this BS in the anime, which, again, this is another unveil that, yes, I am reading Boruto. I
am too. That shit is beast.
I skipped a lot to get to the point because maybe it was my resentment of what the main antagonist clan stands for, and now how Kaguya was to their clan. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it kind of frustrated me that like they put so much infamous like she's the god of all gods in Naruto, and you find out more information in Boruto. It just pissed me off. But where they're at now is awesome. Where they're at now and like the answers that they have to have now, I get kinda why they did it. Not trying to give them a full pass, but I'm appreciative of how they're trying to write and how they're trying to go to the future. It's just, man, like, it took that long for y'all to get to this point.
Yeah.
This point could have been in Naruto. This point moment Madara died, this point could have been right there.
Honestly, they didn't even need a Boruto. They could have said like Naruto or Naruto with the colon, and then put like son of Naruto or like Boruto story. Naruto Boruto story. So it's like keep it Naruto and then have Boruto and have a transition and do what Dragon Ball Z was supposed to do.
Right.
And it's like just literally just have a little transition. You see the kid, you're like, man, that kid is a brat. Cause I remember Gohan used to piss me off before, and then he would get his little tantrum and he would fuck some shit up, and it's like, okay. And they built it up. They could like Justin said, right at the end after, and he spoiled it already. So it's like after Madara, boom, start going into the story of Naruto and after what happens after Sasuke traveling. They have like the Naruto light novels. They have a lot of dope shit in there.
Right.
They could have just put it right in the anime, and then Naruto's Hokage. Keep the story going. Bring in the next villains, and then show how Boruto is gonna start changing stuff. It's like, would have been perfect. I don't even know why they did
an OVA. They could have just did a straight up OVA that wasn't like directly tied to canon, but it was a good farewell to Naruto,
Right.
where he literally just did another war, and then the next thing was you pop out with Boruto with some of the pieces of that OVA into Boruto.
Right.
Bam. Same opening, but people understand the fucking opening. And it's a continuation. Like, yeah. Again, I'm gonna get off my soapbox on Boruto and Naruto, but yes. I just appreciate detail and continuing correctly. Let's say that.
You know what Boruto got us on? That damn first little clash. Everyone gonna be
That's
waiting
what
for
I'm
that
saying.
shit.
Yep.
We gonna be 40 years old and like, finally!
The time has come.
Especially where they're at now. Like, where they're not now in the manga, man, it's gonna take years.
I'm like, when the fuck? Like, I'm like, yo, this is dope. This shit is crazy, but when the fuck are these niggas gonna fight?
Right. Like, I think, like,
Like-
in the anime, like, one of the more important characters in the manga is, like, just now appearing in the anime, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just,
And he has
He
yet
just
to
appeared.
even, he has yet to even give his personality, explain anything, like, just, hi guys, I'm here.
who's the one dude in the anime who has the staff and the rock jutsu user that everyone thought was Kawaki?
Kohaku?
I forgot his name.
He's something. But I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? Y'all got all these people,
Yeah.
and like, oh my gosh, man, it's just dumb. It's like, what? How do you start off a show with filler? But
Cause,
kids in America. That's really what it is. Naruto was always way more popular in the West. And it's like, One Piece is the shit, but everyone knows if you're an anime fan, everybody knows Naruto.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking knows Naruto. People call it the Naruto run when they were doing it in Dragon Ball Z. But people don't know One Piece like that, even though One Piece is actually the bigger one. Not trying to compare, I'm just saying it's like One Piece is huge in Japan.
Right.
Huge enough to where people are talking about it like in the little bank. The bank boy with Inuyashiki. It's like, they ain't bring up Naruto. But, I mean, it is a testament to how popular Naruto is, and I mean, it's still one of my favorite ones. But I'll say Naruto is big enough to where when Naruto ended, Oda added a little shout out to Naruto in there. It was actually pretty dope. I don't know if you saw it, Justin. I can send it in the
yeah, because
group
they
chat.
actually, they respect each other. Like, I appreciate the fact that it's like that. Like, that they still, even though they are in competition, don't get it wrong, but I think that was the Jay-Z to Nas compliment to me. It was like you won a few of our battles, you won, but the war, I still pay homage to what you did. I'm just gonna fill you in on this little panel here so I can continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, because One Piece is doing it right. Like, if you have a grand world like that. I mean, it is. It's a grand world, and so is Naruto. It's like, I don't know.
It could have been.
Yeah, it's a grand
Because
world.
Konoha was the only real place that we know about.
Pretty much, it's like they just gave us they were teasing. That's what honestly Naruto is, a fucking tease.
A tease to good stuff.
Yeah, it's like, they could have gone into so much, man. So much. It's like, One Piece, they let a main character go off somewhere else, and you got 100+ episodes of just that. It's like, you ain't even really seeing what other people are doing. It's like, nah, you focusing on these people right now. So you don't see that in in Naruto. It was.
I know. I
always
got one
Naruto.
better for you. Naruto does a time skip. Does nothing really but filler and BS.
Oh my gosh.
One Piece does a time skip, every individual character gets about 20 episodes where you explain in detail what the hell they was doing.
Right? And then you get a special.
Oh, it makes sense. And then they pop out a movie to connect it all. Like, oh,
Bro.
this is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just like, these niggas is wildin', dog. And you know what? Bleach, guess what? You ain't out of this either. Cause y'all just some trash.
You know what? I was going to be real. I was
Bring
like,
that ass
I was
here,
like, damn.
boy.
I was sitting here like, damn, I hope they don't bring up Bleach though, cause shit.
No, it's like y'all had the ability to be y'all up there. They up there with the top 3. It's like they are, but it's like if we making like jokes, like pop culture jokes, Bleach is the Michelle of anime, and if you know, Michelle is part of Destiny's Child.
Until the 1,000-Year War arc comes out next year.
But only the thing is like.
But even when it does, when they continue the story, it's like if they are going to follow the same methodology that they followed with the first time around, we're not seeing the real timeout. I can't even say if they're real because they're not really the guards. Because literally in one chapter, we find out who the real one is. But when we get to that point, it'll be 5 years from now because of all the filler.
Yeah, they better not do a filler route, and they better just fucking we're going. But the thing, like, I understand what Shaq is saying. It's like, yeah, it's gonna bump it up, but it's only gonna bump it up for the ones that already know.
Yeah.
It's like for
for
people that were hip to it and like really liked it, yeah, they're gonna be like, all right, damn, this shit was beast. But you waited. Well, first you gave us a whole bunch of filler in our young years, so it's like, oh my gosh. But we took it. When you're a kid, you take
her sister being fucking Inspector Gadget again.
It's like you gotta just take the shit. But then when you get older, it's like, bro, y'all are doing this dumb shit again. It's like, yeah, whatever. And then it's like, oh damn. I went years without even caring to see what the hell happened at the end of Bleach. And then I was like, all right, let me go ahead and read it. I was like, damn, this is pretty interesting. But it's like, yeah, I'm in my mid-20s, a little bit before 30. It's like, I don't care anymore. It's like, whatever, y'all missed your chance. The big 3 thing was when we were teenagers, when we were in the shonen age. We're not even shonen age no more. It's like in shonen, we're considered like elders.
Right.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want anyone to not want to watch these said animes. The animes, the reason why we're even talking about these is because the animes were so amazing, but it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like watching Melo. It's like he was such a great player, but we know that he could have been so much more if he did what LeBron did and teamed up with the other people. If we were to see these animes take some of what these better producing animes did instead of doing the filler and stuff that they had done in the past, there would have been so much more information, so much more to debate and talk about. And the episodes, even though the number of episodes didn't change, the quality of the story would have been way more better.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, true.
And that's something we can all agree to. Like, even, and this is what I think is dope about One Piece with Wano. They changed their fucking art. They got the guy who did the Dragon Ball Z Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly guy, or animation, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that is the shit that we're talking about. It's like, switch it up. Give us something different.
Yes.
You've been building up to this shit forever. Don't just give us the same. No, it's like, alright, I've been building up to this shit. Now I need to hit these niggas hard. It's like, and that's like with a whole bunch of, I hope, Bleach decides to go and switch shit up heavy. And it's like, Naruto's already done. So it's like, we can't, the war, all that stuff, I'll say that the introduction of Madara is legendary. But the filler all throughout that war kind of ruined it for a lot of people. To the point where people say that Naruto should have ended after Pain.
Mm.
Yeah. And
like,
that's all due to filler.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that shit, like the art in for Dragon Ball Super Broly, that shit was crisp.
Yes, that man.
It's like, I'm loving this art in Wano.
Now I will say in return that if they get the same producers that they did for Broly into this new arc in Dragon Ball Super manga that's getting ready to finish up, oh yeah, the return is going to be amazing. Because I know I talked about the Dragon Ball Super manga a little bit in the last couple of episodes, and I know for those who are still reading that, it's getting ready to come to a close, and it actually had a couple things that we were not expecting to see, and some recurring themes that Goku does that we don't like, he did again. But I'm gonna leave that alone.
But I was about to go in, but I'm happy you said that because I'm like, nigga, what?
But overall, this story arc with this particular villain was not that bad. It was actually pretty good, a little bit different, but it did do some reoccurring things. I think that's more so blaming the manga writer than it is the actual creator, which is Akira Toriyama, about it. But it still got a few more chapters left for the start of the next.
Oh, that's 100%. Yeah, no, I think if the original writer Toriyama was actually doing this, I don't think a lot of the reoccurring things that happened would have happened. Again, can't get into the details of the manga, but I can't wait for it to be actually animated. If they do the same cast for what they did for Broly, yeah, you're 100% right. Like, especially where they're at now, and how this villain has just literally changed the world.
Bruh,
I don't see
this villain is on a whole nother level. Like this dude came with the shits.
Yeah, like he has world changing events, and again, Goku having to be Goku. I hate that they had to do that, and again, I don't want to get into the X's and O's of it, but yeah, no, I think this could be a awesome thing to watch. Hopefully, they don't rush it the same way that they did Super.
Yeah,
and yeah. That's all I can say. That's all I'm gonna say for Dragon Ball Z. I'm hoping, I'm still referring it to Dragon Ball Z, i.e. the best arc. But, yes, I hope so. I hope they have everything that they need to be able to be successful.
Yes.
Ooh, that has been a lot, actually. I think we covered almost all the animes.
Talking about One Piece fucking ever?
Yeah, listen. It's because you need to give them the just due. Again, they are awesome. I honestly wish people just took the key components that we talk about the most and make their storyline like that. As in, not the details of who each character is, etc., but how they highlight an entire crew versus just one main character and 2 or 3 side characters to be able to make their entire story flow. I see it with Black Clover. They're kind of doing it, but there's still nothing in comparison to how much One Piece values the entire world versus just one area of said world.
Now, I will say that some of the filler that Black Clover has are very short. They're like no more than 2 episodes, and they get right back into it.
Yeah, they're good with that. Never mind. I don't want to add too much.
I just want to make that one small point.
We actually covered a lot, and I don't know if there's much of any other animes that y'all wanted to put out. Is there anything that y'all can think of before I wrap this thing up?
No.
The only thing is to keep your eyes open still for some of the hot animes that's going on this fall and winter season. Dragon Quest, Jujutsu Kaisen, Fire Force Season 2 that's still going on. Black Clover is still going on. Burn the Witch, Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, and for all my homies, Digimon Adventure 2020. Y'all sleeping on Digimon? That shit fire.
It is. And I forgot to say this, and this would be my last one, I promise. Is Sword Art Online. I am finally deciding to finish it and watch it, all the new seasons and everything from start to finish. Pray for me. I hope I can get through it all, but we shall see. I do love, if you ever heard me talk about Overlord, you know that I do love gaming style animes. Sword Art Online is that. I don't want to get into the details. If you've watched Overlord, you know the premise of Sword Art Online. But yes, thank y'all for always listening. Thank y'all for always tuning in. Be on the lookout for giveaways. Be on the lookout for all of the new things that we have coming.
Transformation
is coming. We will be live streaming. Yes, we will be live streaming our next episode. So please, if you have us in our Discord, check out our Discord, Spicy Ramen Podcast, or you can check out us on Instagram, Facebook, all of it, either Spicy Ramen P or Spicy Ramen Podcast. Is there anything else y'all wanted to put out, JP?
Watch One Piece, please.
Yes, that is needed.
It's optional.
What you need to do?
That shit's optional. Listen, I've been saying this since we started this podcast. I'm not watching until we get 1,000 followers on Instagram.
That wasn't to you. That was just to people in general. It's just just watch it. It's
I know it's not to me. I'm just adding on, being petty.
It's the most successful manga. 470 million sales. Almost not. I'm not gonna say almost double, but it's more than Dragon Ball, and it's
pretty close to double. But yeah,
it's almost and it's it beats Naruto and all these shows that we like. I mean, we like more than Shonen, by the way, guys. Just letting y'all know. But yeah.
To me, One Piece is the
Justin, it's my turn. It's my,
and it's
Justin,
okay.
Justin, no, it's my turn. It is my turn. Sit your ass down. No.
All right. You can get your fairy tale off. Okay.
Why you got? You know what? I can't believe you. I raise my damn blood pressure every episode. Ladies and gentlemen, my segment, because Justin wants to fucking interrupt me. We appreciate you guys. Stay tuned on all our social media. The transformation of season 2 is coming on our live episode. So be on the watch. We're going to start posting about it. Be ready for the transformation. Big shout out for people who's involved in this transformation for our podcast. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, because I've been talking about it a lot on Instagram. And be on the lookout and be ready, because the transformation is coming. Let's go. Now go, motherfucker.
Hey. And last but certainly not least, please follow us on all platforms. Thank y'all for always listening. And for those who hung out with me during this 48-hour stream, I appreciate everyone who did. I appreciate all the people who actually wanted to follow up and join in. If you ever have the inclination of, you see me, Spicy Ramen, or any of the BPL Ujima people online and you would like to join in, please hop on our Discords. I'd rather it be BPL Pride of Ujima or Spicy Ramen Podcast. We're always around. I don't think people realize that. Yes, we do talk during our sessions, but we're more around in those Discords, and especially IG for the Spicy Ramen Podcast.
Yep.
All of those ways we communicate. We will be doing more of those Among Us sessions. I haven't streamed those because I need to get JP.
we need to have the full cast.
But we will.
My bad.
Yes, but we will be doing that soon. Don't worry. I know I put that in the Discord. We will probably be doing one. We'll try to make it weekly or something just to make sure we catch everybody. But another fun time, another great place to hang out with and get either done up or kill us in the process of being among us. Hey.
Trash.
But again, thank y'all for listening, and as always, keep it spicy. Alright. Peace.
Peace.
Just want to say thank you again for listening to us. This is the Spicy Ramen Podcast. You can follow us or share, like, subscribe at Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter. Our hook line or @ is Spicy Ramen Podcast. Again, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Peace.
Straight out of Diamond Star.